so it's, what day is it? It's Wednesday night. Wednesday night. Obviously we didn't do a video yesterday. It was a pretty uneventful day. Since Monday, it was a holiday for our school because of the strike. But so we all went back to school yesterday, and for me, I got to teach a lesson. So basically, we're doing the letter J this week, and these teachers already have, everyone has everything planned out in advance already. I kind of want pants. Totally random, but no. But so they have everything planned out, already printed off all the worksheets for this week, everything. And mine are just coloring pages, not actual worksheets. But, so that's what I did. And we did jewelry. And so Chancey and I, one of the girls who's here with us, she brought pony beads and pipe cleaners.
Yeah, that. All I was thinking was wire.
Yeah. And so we made jewelry. We had the kids make bracelets, which was really cool. My kids were super excited, and they wore them all day. And some of the kids even wore them to school again today, so that was super cool. But it was basically business as usual. There was pretty much no difference between yesterday and any other day. My teacher is having a hard time giving up that power as lead, which, considering we're only here for 2 more days, I get it. I kind of hated having to give up that power when someone came into my classroom, ever. And so I get it, but it makes it really hard to, lead lessons. So it's been an interesting balancing act for the two of us. But that was my day at school yesterday.
I'm super tired.
Take it, Brooke.
So the leaves that I had made for Monday, I had made 12 of them. I had to trace them in pencil and then outline them with Sharpie. I was really concerned that I did all of it for nothing because school was canceled Monday. And so, Tuesday, was painting day. But they actually did painting today. And so yesterday they did get to color the leaves. But half of the class was gone. There was only 6 of them. And there's...
Between 2 classes.
Yeah. And there's 9 total. So, a good majority was there. But I had made 12 for, the teachers to do also. And none of them did. But all I did was just hand the papers out. And then I asked everyone what it was. What the leaf was, and this one little boy said, "It's a tree." I'm like, well, kind of. It's a leaf, and a leaf is on a tree, which is why trees are green. He didn't get it. He just kept calling it a tree. I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
But so I just handed them out, and then, yeah, that was pretty much my day.
What did we do last night? We went
to Roadhouse for dinner.
Had pizza.
Colby and I split a pizza.
And we went to, there's a little bookstore up the road a bit.
Oh, yeah. We spent too much money on books. Well, I did.
I was a good kid and didn't spend too much money. I think I only spent $10, actually.
I spent 21.
Kaylee spent $60 on books. It's a super cool shop, and I'm probably gonna go back.
There was a few books that I had in my hand. It's like, Colby, I'm gonna get these, and then I looked at how many books I had picked out and the prices, and I'm like,
Colby, I'm gonna put these back.
Yeah.
And we got a couple of books. So there's this bunch of books that everyone here has been really interested in reading. One is called Little Princes, which is really good so far. I'm about a third of the way through it. But it's about a guy who decides he's going to be super heroic and awesome and volunteered an orphanage here in Nepal, just outside of the valley, for 3 months. And he finds out that the kids who were there had been rescued from a child trafficker. And so it becomes his mission to return these children home. And I am only about a third of the way through it again, so I don't know how it ends or what happens. Another one is called Massacre at the Palace, which goes into detail about the events leading up to and following the massacre at the palace. So Brooke bought that one. I bought Little Princes.
And Forget Kathmandu.
And then Brooke also bought Forget Kathmandu, which is about the Maoist uprising, and the Civil War. And so we're just gonna okay. I'm probably gonna read them all first, and then Brooke will get to read them.
Yeah.
Because I just read so fast, and Brooke has to finish her first book. But so I'm super excited to read them. They'll be cool.
Then I got. I think I only
Those two.
ended up getting 2 kids books,
Yeah.
but I had like 4 or 5 picked out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't have enough money, so I put them back, but they're so cute. I got one of them, it's called Yak and Knack, went on a trek or something like that, and it's just super cute. And then the other one is called, I'm pretty sure,
Jack and Betty.
Yeah, I ended up putting that one back, but it was super cute too. I think the other one I got was called Namaste.
Oh, did you get that one? I know Taylor got that one.
Yeah, and it was just about, like, it had a lot about, like, the Nepali culture and, like, just things like that. And then it talks about, like, porridge and all sorts of different things, and so I got that one.
Probably gonna go back there. Heck. But yeah, and then we went to Roadhouse for dinner with the boys, and had pizza and a burrito. Between the 4 of us, there were 2 pizzas and a burrito. Because what else are you gonna eat in Nepal?
Yeah. Then we went to the tea shop again last night, just to kind of look around to see how much the tea was, and the guy ended up inviting us back to have tea with him and his wife. Tonight, yeah. So we went to dinner tonight and then went back, and we were a little later than we said we would be, and so we got there and he said, why are you late?
We already finished the tea.
And his wife wasn't there, but we sat and drank tea and chatted with him for a while, so that was fun.
That was a good chunk of time. And then today, again, back in the classrooms, I didn't really do anything noteworthy. We did jelly, so we colored they call it jelly, it's Jello. Call it a Jello coloring page, and then the kids got to eat some Jello at lunch, and they thought it was hysterical because it's so wibbly wobbly jiggly Jello. It was very funny. That was all I did at school.
So like I said, they did painting today, and the past 2 weeks their painting was, they had a humongous piece of paper, and all the kids who were there that day would paint with their hands and just rub the paint all over the paper. And today I just drew basically an outline on small pieces of paper. So she just had me draw a rectangle, and then they used sponges to paint the inside of the rectangle. So, but I didn't help pass out the papers. I didn't, get the paint ready or anything. All I did was just draw the rectangles. So that was pretty much the only thing that happened today for me. So
Yeah. And then we got home, and the boys took us, they found a it's Tangka. I can't
Is the G
It's
silent?
Nepali. I don't know. I have no idea.
Maybe?
Well, but like they have just I can't physically make those sounds. Tongue,
I don't know.
whatever. A painting store. The boys took us. It was up in one of the other Durbar squares, and both of us got more paintings. We each got 2, and they're super pretty, and we should not have gone. But
I should have only gotten 1. But
yeah,
I really
you should
liked
have.
both of them.
Are yours pretty much the same thing? Or is one a mandala?
One of them's the mandala.
But yours are like the same color schemes, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they're cool. They match.
I got the Circle of Life, which I don't want to open up my painting, so I'm not going to show you, but it's just really cool. And then, yeah, the mandala.
And then I just really like the mandalas. Not sure why. But I got one that was made by a master, which means the gold is 24 karat gold. It's supposed to be. But, so I got that, and so it has an infinity knot in the middle, and it's really pretty, lots of blues and reds. And then the other one I got has a lotus flower in the middle with the Oma Padme Hum scripture repeated out around the outside of it. So those were cool, and then we walked back into Tamil, did a little bit of shopping. Brooke kind of bartered, so that was interesting. I had to barter for a pair of pants, and that was ridiculous. That was all we did before dinner, wasn't it?
Yep.
And then we went to our last big family dinner at Electric Pagoda, which is the place we ate on our first night here. And all but, well, I don't know what Samara and Angel ordered.
Nothing.
Oh, they didn't eat?
Mm-mm.
So all but 3 people, no, 4, because Gabe had something else. So all but 4 people had chicken quesadillas or fajita. It was
I got the chicken fajitas last time Holby and I went to
Pagoda.
Electric Pagoda, and it was really good, but it was a bit spicy for my liking. And come to find out, I thought it was the chicken that was spicy, but it's actually the rice, which I had put in my fajitas. So I could have definitely gotten that again, because it was good. But tonight I got the chicken cordon bleu, and it was surprisingly
Didn't you get French fries too?
good. Yes,
I saw your French fries. I thought
And
about stealing some, but I was
it
at the
was
opposite
funny.
end of the table.
Because it said that it came with a salad, which we can't eat because of the water.
I mean, we could, but it's not worth the risk.
Yeah. But it wasn't our salad. It was just vegetables. It was like cucumbers and carrots and I don't remember what else. But there was no lettuce or spinach or anything even salad related, really.
One of my favorite things that they have here that we haven't eaten is called pickles. It's called pickles. They call it pickles. And it's just like shredded vegetables with spices. I don't even know what it is. But it is not pickles. And so that's kind of disappointing for everyone who really wants pickles. And we talked about it, and we're pretty sure if you ordered fried pickles, they would just, like, laugh us out of town because no, it doesn't translate. But so after we finished eating dinner, like Brooke said, we walked over back to this tea shop that's a fair trek. I mean, it's still in Tamil, but it's far enough away. And we walked over there and got inside, and it started raining, so it was good timing. But yeah, the shop owner, because he invited us yesterday, and we said 6:37, and it was like 7:30 when we got there.
Yep.
And so he said, "Oh, you're so late. We already finished the tea," and his wife had left, and so we apologized because we went to dinner, and he went and got us more tea. And we talked to him for 45 minutes, and then I bought a ton of tea. I have so much tea. It's bad. But I got 2, 280 grams of tea leaves, and one of them's in a super fancy box that is basically why I bought it. And then one other thing for $12. So that was really cool. I think I bought the most. Definitely did. But I have a problem.
Brad got one thing, Ty got two, and I got two.
And I got 5. But it's really good tea. But then we walked home in the rain.
Yep.
Because if you don't walk home at least once in the rain, you're not really in Nepal. And got back to the hotel, and we spent an hour and a half. Yeah,
Was that
hour and
all?
a half. Yeah, that was all. It was only about an hour and a half. Brooke finished her critical incidents for Samara, so those are done. Yeah.
Yes.
And we don't have to worry about that again until we have a final interview in July to September-ish. But, so those are done. And a couple people, so like, Kaylee was making super cute alphabet posters for her teachers, a couple of them. And Becca, I'm not sure what she was doing. Writing songs, maybe? She was doing something for class. Sam was looking at pictures of cats and cars, because she's teaching the letter C tomorrow. And Chansey and I, we want to make masks tomorrow, and so we're like, let's do jaguars, because all I have to do is draw a cat-shaped mask, and the kids can put black spots on it, and it's going to be great. And then our teacher said to do jellyfish instead. So we made these super cute jellyfish templates, but we had to trace 23 jellyfish bodies, because there are 13 kids in each class. So we had to trace 23 jellyfish bodies, and then we're putting 4 legs on each jellyfish. So we traced, and between 4 of us, 5 of us, between 5 of us, cut out 96 jellyfish tentacles. I guess they're not actually legs. We keep calling them legs. But that took forever. But they're going to be super cute, and I'm excited. But it took forever. And so we spent a good hour and a half in the lobby with almost everyone, actually. Just hanging out, working on stuff, listening to music. Entertaining or annoying, or probably both, all the other people in the lobby. Like, there was a guy laying on the couch beside me, and I thought he had, like, headphones in. He did not. So he heard all of our conversation, and all of the kids' songs that we were singing, and just everything. He got to hear it all. And he laid there for a good 30 minutes. And then he got up and left. But, it was cool. This is a good way to end the night. It's kind of weird to think we only have 8 hours in the classrooms. We're down to a school day, essentially. An American school day. Here, they're in school for 5 hours. My kids aren't even in school for a full 5. They're there for like 4. But we're down to 8 hours with the kids, and that's basically all we do here. So it's kind of bittersweet, because it's fun being in the classrooms, but I think finally everyone is ready to go home. So tomorrow, back in classrooms, I'll make my masks and hopefully get to take lots of pictures. We're doing class pictures tomorrow, so that'll be fun, in theory. God, maybe we should put on faces for that.
Yeah, you're right. We have another group open discussion with all of our teachers in the morning, with us too.
Yeah, so we have to talk to our teachers about how everything has gone, what we've been feeling and thinking, and ask any questions we have, and they can ask us questions. And hopefully Brad won't get thrown under the bus this time. As funny as that was, it took up the entire conversation, and we didn't actually achieve anything. So we're doing that at tea time, and then when we get home, I think almost all the girls, except Taylor, maybe Kaylee. Oh, Taylor and Becca. So the rest of us, we're gonna go see about getting henna tattoos.
Oh yeah. That's right. I need money for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to the Atom, which is unfortunate. Especially because my card only works at the bank.
Which is a long walk.
It is a long walk. It's clear on the other side of Timel. Which is like 10 minutes.
But it's a long walk.
But it's a long walk. Especially because the place we're getting the henna tattoos is right outside our front door.
Yes.
But so we're doing that, and then we have our going away party that our host, our tour guide host and his family, are doing for us. They do it every year. So that should be super cool. There will be dancing and food, and I don't even know what else. I have no idea what's going on. But so we're doing that tomorrow. And then Friday, we spend our last 3 hours in the classroom. We're dismissed at noon. And then we're doing a group powwow again for the last time. And then packing, last minute shopping, if any, mostly packing. And getting to the airport. So it's weird. We have less than 48 hours here. And tomorrow should be a pretty full day, so there shouldn't be a ton of downtime to be bored and thinking about going home. So, final countdown. But yeah, I think we'll try to do a video maybe Friday.
Yeah.
And then we could do one like Sunday or something. We'd have to find a time to like meet. But we'll try to do on Friday before we leave. And then we'll just keep y'all posted about, at least when we get back in the States, after 15 hours on the airplane. 19, no, 20, because of the flight to Singapore. But, so we'll keep y'all in the loop on that, but that's about all we have left. So, we'll see what tomorrow brings. We'll see how big this party is going to be. It'll be fun. I'm excited.